Well, it's September 24th. Just spent a nice week here at Walsh Cove Provincial Park. Most of the time we had the whole cove to ourselves. Kind of sunny weather and rainy weather, typical September. But there's a pretty good soaking and storm on the way, so we're going to head back to Lund today, get on the dock, and I think we're going to call it a wrap for the boating season. You could always wait maybe 4 or 5 days, come back out, but then another system will probably be on the way. So we're thinking we're going to get the boat pulled out, and there's a stretch of about 5 sunny days. Give us a chance to clean the boat up and put the winter cover on, winterize the motor, etc., etc. But it's been a fantastic season. One last trip from Walsh Cove over to Lund Marina before it gets put on the lift and hauled out. Gonna live at Jack's storage yard again. Stay tuned. Off we go. Somebody else showed up. They'll get the cove to themselves. So we just got off the phone with the boat storage yard, and Vestri's hitting the dry today. Here's a sad captain.
If only it could be summer forever.
Oh no, it's over.
It's over.
Maybe we'll see whales on the way back.
That would be nice.
See something.
Say goodbye for the winter.
Finish it off.
Yeah. It's been such an awesome season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
You've been a good captain.
Thank you. You've been a really good first mate.
All the way up to Port McNeill and back.
Yeah. Got to see lots of new things this year.
Yeah.
Vestri's been great. Good job, Vestri.
Good job. Actually, the engine's been running better than ever. I guess it just wanted some work. Diesels like to run. We were there for a week and it fired up just like phew. Oh, there's this big tail.
Yeah, looks good.
Works.
It works really well when it's not murky. Works good on the right day.
Sad face. Looks pretty good, eh?
I don't know. I thought that last year, and it turned out to be not so good. So we'll see after the power wash. Hopefully that all doesn't come off.
One of those guys said some comes off. I'm like, oh, Anne's boat never did. It's the same paint.
No, not in chunks anyway. I mean, there might be a little bit of blue in the runoff.
Oh yeah.
When you power wash it, but it shouldn't come off in chunks.
Doesn't look like the prop got smacked or anything.
No, of course not. It does look like you can maybe see a little bit of bronze coming
Oh,
through
yeah.
that
Yeah.
gray, though.
Yeah, I can see bronze.
I wonder if you have to put that type of paint coming through every year
Probably.
with the gray.
I wonder if there was any left over. Well, Vestri's out of the water and all set up for winter storage. Got the Cougar, getting it all ready for our RVing this winter. It's quite the job moving everything out of the boat and back into the RV and getting the boat ready for winter. If anybody's curious, the bottom paint held up really well. If you watched our videos, we spent quite a bit of money on this bottom paint job. Also did the bow thruster here, but no pieces came off, which Anne was extremely pleased with. Wasn't too much on the bottom there. Power washed off pretty easily. So looking good, looking good. Got ourselves a storage room here, so like I say, moving everything out and into the RV, and then all the boat stuff gets pushed into here. All the fabrics and stuff like that. We take all our seating and curtains and our bed, things like that, life jackets, supplies. Right now I'm just running a little dehumidifier in here just to dry everything out. When we leave it for the winter, we have a little heater that puts out maybe like 150 watts. Just keeps everything really bone dry in here. Actually got the dinghy down. And a problem with the bottom is has a couple pinholes in, so I'm going to have to patch that probably next year. I don't have the right glues and stuff, and the temperatures are starting to drop, so I'd rather do it next year. I'll probably maybe store it in the storage room. Got all my winterizing antifreeze. I just use the same stuff as the RV. And then I'm going to change the oil in the engine too. Let's take a look in there. handy with this step ladder. It gets right up to the swim platform, makes things easy. Then we have our custom winter cover. You can see there's 3 different sections. A big middle section and then a bow and stern section, and it just zips together. Boatcovers.ca. It's actually made in Ladysmith by a company, so we were happy to get that. It worked out really good last year. Goes over everything. There's a few adjustments I have to do to the mast, but it's pretty easy to put on. Goes right across, zips together, then there's a drawstring at the bottom. Let's go inside, give you a look. Chaos right now. Got all our food out of here. Like I say, all the soft materials out of here. And I'm just in the process of, the next job is to winterize it. And then winterize the engine, change the oil, make sure everything's good there. Disconnect all the batteries. We have power here, so I plug it in. And we have an inverter that I just left running last year, and it powered a couple small heaters, boat heaters. Got one that I put in the bow there, and then I put another one back here in the main cabin, and that worked out really well. When we came back in the spring, everything was really dry, no evidence of mold at all, so we're happy there. Anyway, that's all for now. I want to thank everybody for watching all our boating videos this summer, and pretty soon we'll get back to doing some RVing videos. Till next time, Ray from Love Your RV and Boat. Cheers, everyone. Looks like the poor old cougar needs a bath. Definitely needs the roof washed off. Give her a wax too.